Welcome to the Featured Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Jack.
And I'm Rick.
And today we are going to be talking about Dead Mount Death Play, which was a recommendation from Dead Mount Jeb, who's in hanging out with us in Twitch. If you want to hear the
Thank you very much.
Indeed. If you want to hear the pre-show and some of the things we were talking about, go to patreon.com/featured anime podcast. $1 a month to get you access to that bonus content, plus 2 bonus episodes every single month. And now on to the meat and potatoes. Dead Mount Death Play basically splits its world into 2 different views. You have your fantasy world in the modern day Shinjuku. And our main protagonist, our hero, he is a corpse god. And you start off the series with him taking the battle with the hero of the world, only for him to cast a mysterious spell that either reincarnates or transports him into the body of someone recently deceased. In this case, it's Polka, a teenager freshly murdered by an assassin, Misaka, who Polka, the reincarnated corpse god, ends up killing after he revives her when he finds an area where he can actually use magic. But rather than letting her stay dead, he ends up reviving her into a zombie. But that's besides the point. What he actually wants in this new world, in this new life, is something he never was able to get in his past life, and something he's hoping for in this world, which is he is hoping for a peaceful life that he basically wasn't allowed before. So he sets himself up as a fortune teller, and all while dodging assassins, information brokers, cops, career criminals, and basically anyone else that comes across his path, whatever they can to throw a wrench into his pursuit of a peaceful life. Instead, he keeps getting drug into things willingly. And also things from his previous life keep bleeding over into this one.
Yep. I mean, everything you said was correct and right. But one thing I will add is this anime took a unique turn for me. Because usually, how do I say this? Usually, the perceived hero is the one that reincarnates.
Yes.
You follow the hero's journey, usually.
Yes.
I was awestruck at the end of episode 1, just flabbergasted that we weren't following the hero. We were following some rando. And
it's not that he was a rando, right? But they did do a great job of setting it up, right? So the whole hook here normally is you have the hero, right? But instead we have our protagonist, Polka. He is basically the villain instead of the hero. And instead of him being reincarnated into that world, it's a reverse Isekai, basically, and he gets pulled into our world. So you have the demon lord or necromancer or whatever, the corpse god is what he's called, being defeated and being reincarnated into our world or transporting into this world.
Now, I have a weird one for you. Is it a transfer or is it a gone to the future?
So I can tell you what I think because of what they said several times. Sure. Like they said, a place in the sky. And when he transferred, they did say, the people is like, well, his soul is not anywhere on the planet. Like they didn't track him anywhere here. And they said that it looked like reminiscent and it looked like a unique form of transportation. Not time travel, not time, but transportation.
Okay.
So probably same timeline, just transferred to literally a new world, but not as far away as you think. It's probably like, and it'll probably be like the same thing that we've seen a couple different times, where basically you have the overworld and the underworld, and his world where he comes from is the overworld, and everyone else is the underworld. Earth, as we know it, is the underworld.
Okay. I can see that, And that's what I was thinking originally. But the reason why I'm curious about it is he stated that in his resurrection spell, his only stipulation was to be reborn in a freshly dead body of one of, and I quote, his people. And then he references his mother. So I took that as his mom fled or did whatever she had to do, did whatever she did, and had other children. And technically, Polka is transferred down his line.
Nice
And
way to
possibly
explain the last 2 episodes to everyone there without a spoiler warning there, Rick. Very
well, I mean,
very
it wasn't
very clear there for you to say that, where they literally said, "Oh, his mother somehow made it to the world. Oh, he's technically my brother." Oh, where they literally stay all that in literally like the last 2 episodes. Way to
Well, I didn't see that.
Way
Well,
to
see, here's
throw
the thing with
that
that.
spoiler warning out there, Rick.
Here's the thing with that. I don't think that was part. I think going all out like we just did was a spoiler, but I don't think that he wasn't a brother. Absolutely not a brother.
You said specifically, well, with like his mother being there and with Polka being there and technically his brother, because she basically
I never said his brother.
You did.
I said a descendant. I was implying a descendant because that's what I took out from it.
Yeah, but you said his mother ran away and had other kids there.
Had other kids, yeah, and then a descendant because they all said 100 years had passed.
Yeah, but again, they didn't even say. Well, 100 years had passed since the fall of the empire, and that's how long he was alive on there before they came and attacked him.
Hey, I thought it was 100 years after he had passed because he had been there. He had been underground for centuries, according to him. Not just 100 years, centuries, millennia.
Yeah, but they also keep basically reiterating that, oh, it was 100 years. I was there for 100 years or 100 years. Like, not 100
it was
years
100
had
years
passed.
Since he died.
Which he had been dead a lot longer than that.
No, he was in the mines for millennia.
No, I'm saying he was dead long before that.
So now you're confusing me. Was he dead for 100 years or was he dead for a millennia and only 100 years passed since he was defeated? Or no years were passed since he was defeated.
Right. So what I'm saying is before he went to the mines, he was already dead.
Yep. And so let me rephrase then. He had been dead for millennia and hiding in the mines for millennia, which was 1,000 years. And I understood that as 100 years after he was defeated, not dead, because you can't be dead for 100 years and also be dead for 1,000. So I thought it was 100 years after he was defeated, after his reincarnation spell, teleportation spell, whatever you'd like to call it, took effect. That's why he couldn't be found, because it was kind of a teleportation into the future, I thought.
It's not what I got from it, but okay. So let me pull up my notes here, because I actually did write something down.
Okay, because I am looking for clarification, not because I'm like, I gotta be right, but I'm genuinely curious, because that was very confusing for me. And I was like, was he part?
So the 100 years that they are talking about, here, right here, blah, 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 because I remember them talking about the 100 years. 100 years is from 100 years past in Japan's history, where they were doing experiments on Saburamond to get it, and that's where the fire bug actually has been around, because he's been around for 100 years, and they referenced that several times for 100 years there. So I know that. Here's this book, reveal the soul original transferred into a shark. If or expensive, you can't buy expensive gems. See here. Yeah, I don't have anything saying like that that it was a 100-year transfer. I don't have anything that says they give an indiscriminate amount of time for how long he's been there, and he's like, I've been here for a long time, for decades or centuries. But yeah, the only century or 100-year is the fire breathing bug that I can find anywhere.
Okay. So the reason why I thought this might be a time travel thing is he mentioned it. Did I go in when he was first into the body? He goes, the magic is so weak here. How long has it been since there's been magic and stuff like that? And he makes reference to the era of magic has gone, or something to the effect of magic dissipated over time, and maybe I came back too late. Maybe I just came back in the nick of time, things like that. So, and then again, part of his stipulation was going into the body of someone freshly dead along his line, which is where I came up with the mom had other kids who had kids, 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 and boom, he's here. That was my interpretation of it. That was my curiosity on it.
Yeah, no, that's nowhere near what I got.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because like in terms of timelines and everything else, he goes, there are differences, there are similarities, and then there are differences here. Like things that you talk about in your world are like they're kind of the same, but for us it was a reality. For you, it's a myth.
Yeah. No, and like dragons and stuff like that. So, okay, so that would be a different. Well, could it be different if he's able to bring them into this world? Well, he could bring necromancy into this world, I guess. So that makes sense.
Yeah, so for him, his magic power isn't based on actual magic; it's based on souls. And he even comments, "Well, my evil eye isn't dependent on magic; it's ingrained in my soul, so I'm able to use it." And so, how necromancers are able to use and generate magic is based off of the souls, and they use the souls to help generate and replenish magic as a way to be able to do it. Not the only way. He does state that the spirits, and there's other ways to be able to do it, like spirit magic and everything like that. But he's like, I can't use that, and it would be foolish for me to try and do that. So he does state that.
Mm-hmm. I think we might be getting off into like the end game semantics on this one.
No, like literally, that's what he was talking about at the beginning of it. Like in the first 4 episodes, he talks about the magic, because that's how he talks. Like even at the episode 1, he explains his magic. He goes, thank you. Because when he first introduced meets Misaka, he's in there, and that's when he's able to replenish his magic, and when he's able to use necromancy to defeat her.
True, because of all the death and
because it was a Yakuza murder room. Yeah, it was a murder room.
Oh goodness! And apparently, even before the Yakuza, it was a murder room.
Yeah. So no, I wasn't getting into endgame semantics. I was literally saying what was talked about in the first 2 episodes, because he even says, he goes, because he was reading the books, he goes, oh, look, you have all these gems and rubies and diamonds and everything else. I could go there and just buy these and get them from there. And then the information worker goes, why don't you go get a dose of reality, bro? Walks into the store and goes, it's like, that's a lot of money. I want to buy everything in here. And so the behind the counter girl goes, well, it would be like basically $3 trillion, 3 trillion yen. Good luck.
Yeah.
It's like, my God, I'm sorry. My bad. Never mind.
About that, maybe we do something else.
Yeah. So
something we can afford.
Yeah. So it's like he clearly and cleanly lays out his like dilemma and issues right out the gate.
Yeah. And looking at it, trying to understand it, I'm real curious. Yes, it was a Yakuza death room, essentially, death building at this point. But given how many people were alive since the beginning of time, and how many people have died all over the earth, we're literally walking on corpses. Wouldn't this land be rich with bodies, like with disembodied souls? Or do you think that, no, I was going to say, maybe he says that they disintegrate over time, or they dissipate.
It's not that they dissipate. They've either reach a point in time where they're basically no longer have regrets or anything tying them to the world, and so they pass on naturally.
That's an interesting take on, time heals all wounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. He spent 100 years punishing the soldiers' souls while waiting for the hero to come slay him.
Okay. So judging based off of that means it was 0 time.
Yeah, he basically so here's the breakdown from this. Empire falls. He goes to the thing. He spends like not the millennia there or hundreds of years because those kids were still alive. They get murdered. He then spends 100 years torturing the souls, waiting for the hero to come. The hero comes, takes him out. He gets reincarnated or transfers.
Okay, so if that's the case, then it genuinely is to a different world or a different timeline, if you will. Why? How would you cross over? How would you be able to? Maybe the timelines don't match, because that would mean that his friend would be sending people over, or there were some rifts that you were able to enter through to get from one world to the other.
Right. Well, that's why they said the hero had said it's a unique teleportation magic. It's not that he was doing anything with time, but teleportation.
Okay. I think I can see that. Yeah. No, yeah. I guess. Kinda? Probably. I'm sorry, it hurts my head to try to wrap around it. Well, no, it's a really simple answer. Plot.
Yes.
It's an anime plot. That's why there was a perfect person waiting for him
at that exact point.
That's
in time.
Why everything lined up. Yeah.
Freshly died.
Yeah. Freshly died. Not quite found yet.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Good enough for me then.
There you go.
I don't got to think about it too hard. So we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just in case you were wondering, I sent you the chronological world timeline for you.
Where?
Discord.
The last one. Oh, Arrow 1.
And
Corpse
if
okay,
that doesn't confuse you even more, I don't know what will. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I was waiting for the what portion of it. So there you go. Yeah. We'll get into that later. We've talked enough about heroes. We've talked enough about times. We've talked enough about timelines.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
So, I mean, honestly, I would have to say that's kind of one of the more fascinating aspects of it, or one of the more in-depth topics that you could discuss about this show. Simply because it's like, where did he come from? When did he come from? How did he get there? Why are they there? And all the other intricacies that have to do with it. Simply because that was the most intriguing thing about the anime. Not necessarily anything else having to do with it. Could not care less about the police. Could not care less about Solitaire. He was there mainly for comedic relief, and honestly, I found him kind of annoying most of the time.
Yeah,
he didn't even really serve a plot-driven device. He was just kind of
he was a distraction.
Yeah, and that's basically it. It was just kind of annoying, and I'll tell you this right now, personally. This for me is kind of like a one and done anime simply because of that. It was just, you gave me so many questions and gave me like no answers.
I was going to say none
whatsoever. And here's the other thing is they waited so long for him to reveal his name, which meant what to who and for what. It's like, oh, I never told you my real name. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he says his real name.
About to say it.
And it's like,
no, he didn't even say his real name. He didn't. He was like, my real name is, oh, what's this? Something's happening.
Yeah, like that's going to matter. Like, why would you wait the entirety of this time just to just reveal the name, right? Just to say anything. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
It was mildly infuriating, I will admit.
Yes.
And the indecisiveness. Well, here's the thing. It was indecisive up to a point, and then it was rock solid,
Garbage?
1,000%.
Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't say garbage. I'd say it was rock solid, 1,000%. This is
plot.
Yeah. For lack of a better way to put it.
Corpse plot.
Corpse plot.
Hey,
I'll take it. Corpse plot. Yeah.
Corpse plot. I'm game with that. I'm down. I'm good. Why not?
There was always a use. There was always an answer. There was always something specific that he was able to manipulate. And then, I mean, I guess I could find it endearing where all he had always and forever was essentially, I do it for the kids. I'm not here to save you. I'm here because those children asked me to, So,
yeah.
I don't know have an easy way to say that he was kind of a pushover when it comes to kids, but at the same time, a complete hard ass for everyone else. Like, everyone.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
And then vampires come out of nowhere?
No, it's not that vampires come out of nowhere. All right. They did do a light explanation on that, to be fair. And it's not that vampires are truly vampires. They're a vampire larva, and he modified her so that way she wasn't a full vampire. She gets some of the benefits, but not all of them.
I'm so sorry. I misspoke. Yeah, larva.
They're a larva.
Yeah, larva. So stupid.
I mean, they have a lot of people there, and some of them seem like they could be really big plot driving individuals. Like they also could be from his world, or I don't know, pick your flavor as to whatever else it could possibly be. Take the other assassins, take the people that experiment with Firebug. What, like, I don't know. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna end up going more into like why like it's gonna get more into the time traveling granddaughters. That's all I gotta say.
No, and this is one of the few times it actually applies. Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's 24 episodes long of shallow content.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I 1000% agree with that.
Yeah.
It's not a nothing burger because things happen in every episode, but you could easily turn this 24 episodes into a flat 10 and be perfectly fine with no feeling of loss. Yeah. And you can even throw an extra 2 in there for
good measure.
A beach episode or something or a recap.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't say that lightly.
I know, I feel you there. So the series was broken up into 2 different cores. And to try and help give us some things to talk about, I looked up like some of the what some of the people, some of the gripes and some of the things like that are out there, right? And so one of the things that was brought up was like the manga readers online are all basically say that at the anime's current pace, it basically means that any real answers, and keep this in mind, this was 2 cores, any real answers are all still, quote, several cores away. And the numbers actually back them up. All 24 episodes together only got through 76 chapters of the manga, chapter 76. The manga's past 150, still running. And some of the readers honestly out there are bailing on the adaptation over that math. I mean, can you see that? Can you get that? Right? I mean,
I can understand that.
Yeah. I mean,
I get where you're coming from, but
this is basically open-ended. This is basically like, hey, we have an open world. Let's roll with it. Cool. Got buildings? Kind of. You have roads or maps or anything like that? Kind of. What do you have?
We got person? Continent.
I got person.
Person.
Yeah, I got ground. Cool. Sky. All right, I'm following you. Yeah, that's all I got. Cool. Cool.
We almost have a name for the world, almost,
Right,
you know.
right. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Is it the right name? We don't know yet. You won't know either.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I mean, and I'll tell you. So, like, have you seen Durarara?
yes, I saw it in theaters too.
Okay, Durarara is the same author as the author for this. Like, did you get that?
Does not surprise me at all. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't get me wrong. I like Dura. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do like it. I like this, but it's slow.
Yeah, it didn't help it at all, right?
It's so slow. Granted, this is one of the few anime that I was able to watch without being like, okay, fine, let's fast forward a bit. Let's watch on 2 speed because double the speed because it's just dragging butt. And in this one, well, number one, I couldn't watch it on double speed even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But it kept my attention. It kept teasing answers. And for me, maybe it was the way I downloaded it. I was on Crunchyroll. Maybe it downloaded out of order. I don't know. But in the last fourth of the show, it was very all over the place. Even in the last 2 episodes, things happened that I didn't see in the previous episode. And I'm like, well, I had to watch it 2 or 3 times because it was one of those things where you're like, when did this happen? Where did they get those from?
Magic.
When did that get pulled?
Magic.
Obviously magic, but yeah, okay, I'll give you an example. At the end of one episode, he's standing alone. At the beginning of the next episode, he's got an army around him. Well, not an army, but close enough.
Right.
And you're like, what happened? We're not going to tell you. Hey, look at this shiny device over here. Distraction until you think it's normal.
Yep.
So, as you can see, I'm thrilled with how it ended.
Oh, I bet. Why not? All right, sir.
He just seems petty.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
I like, honestly, I have no drive to go and actually venture out. And I mean, I have no desire to go out and try and read the source material, like, at all from this. Like, this does,
I'm with you.
This is like, I can live without it. It's like, if it's like this for the anime, I can only imagine what it is for the manga. I'm like,
100%. I saw what the show had to offer. It did not say to be continued or anything like that. So I'm just saying, it was for the anime itself. I feel like it's a comfortable place to just put it on the shelf and walk away.
Right.
I don't have any burning questions. Not that I had any to begin with, but I don't have any burning questions that weren't answered, that were answered, that were brought about where I was like, huh, okay.
I got dozens of questions. Dozens of
not
questions.
enough to pursue it outside the anime.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Not enough to pursue it out the anime. So on a scale of up to 10, sir, how would you rate this?
I really genuinely, because I did enjoy it, I want to give it an 8. I want to give it a 7. Heck, I'd love to give it a 6. But I can't.
Yeah.
I'm middle of the road. Was it good animation? I think so. Did it tell a good story? Not so much.
Yeah.
Did it keep you involved? For me? Yeah, of course it did. It was good. 26 episodes. I got done in a week. That's a record. Obviously it's not a record, but yeah, this for me is a 5. Like, if you were bored and you really didn't want anything and you already denied me going, hey, you should watch Torko, hey, you should watch Baby Hitman, and you're like, nah, those are too long. I'm like, okay, well, this is a 26 episode. It's kind of long, but it's doable. It's not really a palate cleanser, and you're going to have a weird feeling when it ends, but you should watch it. It's got good animation. So that to me is a 5.
Okay.
I can't really tip either way. You could probably talk me down to a 4 by throwing out other things that, hey, discrepancy. but I feel like I'm sitting really solidly at a meh. So 5.
Yeah,
And
I'm kind of. It's not horrible. It's like entertaining enough for me to not gouge my eyes out while I watch it. Is it something I would go back and watch again? Definitely not. I can I recommend this to anyone? Not particularly. There isn't too many people here. Am I? If season 2 was announced, I'd be like, yeah, maybe we'll get some answers. But that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna go with a 5 as well. That's where I'm at. It's kind of middling. I mean, if you were to just give a light little gust, it'd be easily to go down to like a 4, if not lower. It wouldn't take much. But that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, that's where we're at. Next week we're gonna be talking about The Greatest Demon Lord is reborn as a typical nobody, which is a random choice, just completely random for us. We haven't done that in a long time, so why not? If you feel like we did too much justice, not justice or anything like that, go ahead and reach out to us. You could reach us. All our contact information and everything like that is available in our show notes, as well as on our website at featuredanimepodcast.com, where you can go and find all the different ways you can support us and everything like that. And if you want to be able to watch this and, you're not able to watch it in a particular area or country because of where you're at, Proton VPN, 70% off 2-year plan. Got an affiliate link for you there where you can get that deal in the show notes as well. And until next time, I'm Jack.
I'm Rick, and we'll see you next time.